All right, guys. So listen, I want to give you something to think about. I'm going to share a story with you guys. Sometimes in life and business, people say don't do it. Okay, don't do it if you can't afford to lose it. But I'm here to tell you, sometimes you need to think different. Sometimes you have to ask yourself, what do I have to lose? All right. In business and life, and especially business, and this is going to be directly towards more business. People say if you can't afford to do it, don't do it. All right, because it's all tied around money. If you can't afford to lose this money, if you can't afford to lose your funds, if you're afraid to take the risk, if the risk is too risky, whatever it is, don't do it. Guys, I remember after failing in my business for 5 or 6 years, right? I went through what I call a revamp stage. I revamped my business. One of the best decisions I ever did for my life, my family, my finances, my future. I got tired, okay, of being in the rat race. I got tired, okay, of always struggling, all right, and especially working for myself for 5 or 6 years. So I revamped. And I never forget, I had about $1,200 in my account, and I found this guy online, and this guy said, basically he had a little spiel, a little ad saying that he can help my business, really, get on Google. And this is when I really started to understand that, my old ways of marketing needed to change, because I was no different than anybody else in that same category. I was in the rat race, right? So I really needed to find a way to separate myself, and online, even to this day, is one of the best ways. So I had this guy come over. Never forget, he came to my house, and this guy, when I told you guys, his presentation was amazing. I mean, he sold me, right? So when it gets to the end, how much does it cost? And it was $1,000, and I only had $1,200 to my name at that time. And you know what happened is, I start falling back into that mindset that had kept me back for so many years. Man, $1,000, I only got $1,200. Man, what if I give him this money and it doesn't work? All these negative thoughts start going in my head, right? And I immediately had to remind myself, this is exactly why you had suffered for so many years, because you're afraid of what you can lose, okay? So I said, you know what? I'm just going to give him $1,000. And I did. And let me tell you guys something. Never look back, okay? In life, in business, guys, you sometimes have to do things that you're not comfortable doing. This is why so many people never move forward, because they're afraid. And they're afraid of losing something. And not only that, losing something that can easily be attained again, all right? Trust me, I understand. I know we go out here and we work for our money, all right? I know we need our money. But sometimes, guys, you got to take risk, okay? And especially in business, you're going to take a lot of risk. Starting a business itself is a risk, all right? But for me, and what I teach others, is that you have to find a way to separate yourself. You have to find a way to get out of the rat race. You have to find a way, when everybody else is going left, you go right, all right? And when I start understanding this is why they say a very small percentage of people are rich, okay, or wealthy, because those people do things that other people are afraid to do. A lot of people get so used to the norm. Like in my business, not everybody, okay, but a lot of individuals that I see, they want the easy way. I don't want to spend money on marketing, okay? I don't want to take the risk. I might lose my money. Guys, you know how many people in business who have lost so much money that you can even wrap your head around it. But these same people understand this is a part of business. So I just want to encourage somebody. It's not always about, okay, what you can afford to lose. Sometimes it's about, what do you have to lose?